Good morning. Last night I had too much rum swizzle.
Yeah, the swizzle always looks so refreshing.
Amazing, thank you. This is good. It's not too sweet. It's just fruity and delicious.
I didn't expect that the jug of rum swizzle that we had ordered would be so strong.
Strong, but hiding it well.
I have a headache today.
Funny.
I mean, you shared that jug of rum swizzle with me too.
I know, but I feel so bad that you have a headache because I don't have one.
From now on, I
and
will
then we
call
got
you.
this thing dropped off.
It's more rum swizzle.
What? Where did this come from?
From Tom's boat.
Some fine neighbors we have.
I just want to say that you shared the same jug of rum swizzle.
I thought it was tasty and it was fun. The price tag wasn't fun, but it seemed to be worth it.
Tasty and fun. Customized headache for $60.
Next time you order a rum swizzle, order it with no ice. No ice.
No, you gotta take the dinghy. Sophie,
you're right.
off the boat.
The rum swizzle. How am I supposed to record to clean my feet?
Hello and welcome on board Polar Seal, where we have been on anchor in Bermuda for a little over 2 weeks now. A few weeks ago, at the end of June, we started our passage from Bonaire towards the Azores. We were not going to stop in Bermuda, but we also didn't completely close the door. Our passage was rough. Is a good way to describe it. Maybe you followed our offshore blog on our website and you know what I am talking about. If not, I have just published a preview of our video from that crossing on Patreon. After 10 days of beating into the wind with waves on the beam and quite a few days of seasickness, we decided that we were going to make a pit stop in Bermuda just to catch up some rest, but also to check out this beautiful island. And boy, I am glad we did. We didn't have a really good reason why we should stay in Bermuda, apart from the fact that we just wanted to check out the island and get a few nights of rest. But literally 30 miles away from entering, as Ryan was clearing us for entry with the harbor master, our VHF decided that it was her time to break.
Ryan was checking in with Bermuda radio to clear us for entry.
Bermuda radio, Bermuda radio, Bermuda radio. Sailing vessel Polar Seal, Polar Seal.
And that's the convenient time that our VHF chose to poop on us.
We went all the way from Bonaire without breaking anything, and just a couple of hours after our VHF broke, Ryan was on the deck putting the mainsail away when his elbow went through our spray hood. The thread between the plastic and the fabric of our spray hood had taken a beating in the sun, and because we had been on the starboard deck in strong winds for 10 days, well, we also needed to repair the spray hood. So needless to say, this was a pretty convenient time for things to break. We were happy that we took the time here in Bermuda, and it turns out this island is amazing. We're so happy that we stopped. When we arrived in Bermuda, we did not expect to stay more than 4 days. We had a good weather window, just a cold front passing over us. We were going to receive the new VHF quickly, and we would be on our merry way. Our friend and crew member Annette, together with her husband Willem, who are the owners of Catamaran Supply, did everything that they could to get our VHF as fast as they possibly could to Bermuda. But unfortunately, as it sometimes goes with shipping, logistics and customs, things took a little bit longer than planned, and we only received the VHF on the Monday after arrival.
But who are you talking to?
The Coast Guard.
which happened to be the last day of the weather window that we could take to depart. No problem, we can wait for a week, and so we spent the week cleaning the boat and preparing Polar Seal to depart towards the Azores. And at the end of that week, it became clear that that weather window was not as good as it looked, and in spite of other boats choosing to depart anyways, we decided that we were going to stay and wait for a better weather window. When we prepare for departure to go on a longer crossing, it usually takes us 4 to 5 days to get everything done. And that includes doing some grocery shopping, a deep clean of the boat, one last round of laundry, checking out if everything looks good mechanically in the boat, so going up the mast to check out the rig, looking at the engine, just making sure that the boat is in perfect shape to go offshore, because those are things that we will not be able to do for a few weeks once we depart. I also meal prep, which I do in 3 to 4 days before we depart, and we factor in 1 day during which we can rest before we go offshore. And since we arrived in Bermuda, we have done this 3 times. So I would really like to tell you that I haven't published any video because of rum swizzle. So I'm really drunk. And that's definitely a factor, but it's not the entire story. While we are waiting for our better weather window, we have also taken advantage of our time here to explore the island, which is fantastic. I can't believe that we were just gonna pass by Bermuda without stopping. But also, had we done that, we would probably already be in the Azores right now, which, looking back, I would still choose to stay in Bermuda. Luckily for us, it looks like we have a good weather window to depart this weekend, so Sunday or maybe Monday, and our fantastic crew member Annette is still on board with us to go all the way to the Azores, which is great. So while I wished that I had used those 2 weeks that we were here to edit some videos and share with you all the amazing stories of adventures that we lived on our way here, I just didn't have the time, because we are still very much focused on our mission, which is to take Polar Seal to Horta, Fayal in the Azores. Hey guys, this is Sophie from the future with a real-time update. It is currently Saturday the 26th of June. It is 4 p.m. and today we decided that we are leaving tomorrow to the Azores. The weather looks absolutely brilliant for a passage. I think that we made the right decision by waiting an extra week. It looks like last week there was a lot of upwind in the middle of the Atlantic, while this week we should catch some really good westerlies that will push us downwind, hopefully on a run line to the Azores. So if you want to follow our passage, you can go to our website, to our offshore blog at ryanandsophie.com/whereispolarseal, and we will see you in 2 weeks, and I cannot wait to share with you the stories of our adventures, and Ryan can't wait either.